Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before standing the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. As the warm sun rises once more over the picturesque hills of Hope Valley, a new chapter is quietly unfolding, one that promises to be the most soul-stirring and life-changing season yet. Season 13 of When Calls the Heart isn't just a continuation of a story. It's a return to roots. A celebration of faith, friendship, and first loves reawakened. And for fans who've stayed loyal through every heartbreak, every celebration, and every unanswered letter, this is the season where it all comes home. Elizabeth returns, a mother, a teacher, survivor after a dramatic exit at the end of season 12. Elizabeth Thornton is finally returning to Hope Valley, but she's not coming back as the same woman. Having left with little Jack to seek treatment for his diabetes in Cape Fullerton, Elizabeth returns with deeper resolve and a quiet vulnerability that only motherhood can forge. Her journey away from home wasn't just physical, it was emotional. Viewers will see her battling guilt for leaving her students behind and struggling with her feelings for Nathan, who has stood patiently, faithfully waiting. Her arrival isn't marked with grand speeches or over-the-top scenes. It begins with a quiet walk to the schoolhouse, where her heart breaks seeing someone else's handwriting on the chalkboard. There's something poetic about it, that teacher returning to her classroom, uncertain if she still belongs. Nathan's waiting heart, silent strength, or shattered faith. Nathan Grant has always been the steady figure in Hope Valley, a quiet Mountie with fierce convictions and a tender heart. But season 13 tests the limits of his patience. For months, he's heard nothing but rumors. And when Elizabeth finally returns, Nathan doesn't greet her with a kiss or a smile. He stands at the edge of town, arms folded, wounded by silence. Yet, it's not bitterness that fills the air between them, it's longing. And the slow rekindling of their bond becomes one of the most beautifully paced arcs in the show's history. Expect tearful confrontations, long horseback rides where words fall short, and moments when a simple glance says more than an entire monologue could. The town that waited, Hope Valley's soul shines brighter. Rosemary and Lee Coulter are in full force this season, not only juggling parenthood but also diving into new responsibilities within the town. Their baby, Goldie, has started speaking, and her innocent words often unravel unexpected truths among adults. As co-editors of the Valley Voice, Lee and Rosemary become central figures in stirring the community toward healing and unity. Meanwhile, Bill Avery takes on more than just legal duties. With health concerns looming, Bill begins to face his own mortality and, in doing so, seeks to mend old rifts with Henry Gowen. Their complicated relationship, marked by betrayal, redemption, and mutual respect, becomes an emotional undercurrent this season, culminating in a surprising decision that could reshape Hope Valley's future governance. Henry's redemption or retreat. Speaking of Henry Gowen, he remains one of the town's most complex characters. While many have forgiven his past, Henry continues to carry it like a shadow. But this season offers him something unexpected: purpose. With the arrival of a mysterious out-of-town developer eyeing Hope Valley's resources, Henry is the only one who sees the warning signs. Redemption for Henry doesn't come through apology, it comes through action. Florence, Molly, and the power of female friendship. Florence and Molly have often provided comic relief, but season 13 deepens their stories. Molly finds herself grappling with empty nest feelings as her niece leaves for college, while Florence steps into a leadership role in the town council. Together, they prove that friendship between women can be just as dynamic, brave, and touching as any romantic storyline. A side plot involving a time capsule from the town's founding days brings their shared history to the surface, reminding them of who they were and who they've become. Faith Carter faces the impossible DR. Faith Carter's storyline this season is as powerful as it is painful. After losing a young patient, Faith spirals into a crisis of confidence. Her dedication has always been unmatched, but this loss forces her to confront the limits of medicine, the weight of carrying everyone's expectations. Amanda Wong's Mei Su becomes her unexpected anchor, stepping in to help at the infirmary and teaching Faith that healing sometimes starts with simply being heard. Lucas's exit isn't and Lucas Bouchard may have stepped away in season 12, but his presence lingers like an echo through the first few episodes. Letters sent but never received. Books left behind. Even the scent of his cologne in the saloon stirs up memories. And just when fans think he's gone for good, whispers spread. A telegram arrives bearing his name. Could Lucas return in the finale? Nothing is certain, but the showrunners have hinted that not all stories are over, just paused. New arrivals, new complications. Season 13 introduces two key characters. Clara Westwood, a widowed school teacher from Hamilton with ties to Elizabeth's past. She brings an outsider's perspective in, may unknowingly come between Elizabeth and Nathan. Thaddeus Bellamy, an ambitious investor with charming manners and questionable motives. He sets his sights on Rosemary's newspaper and her husband's land. Their arrival stirs tension, secrets, and forces the town to ask, can we really trust newcomers with old hearts? At the return of Charlotte Thornton, fans have long hoped for. The return of Brooke Shields as Elizabeth's fiery mother-in-law, Charlotte. Rumors suggest her return may be tied to a health scare involving little Jack, or even a townwide initiative to build a new hospital. Her nonsense wisdom and maternal strength are exactly what Elizabeth needs to navigate her next chapter. A Christmas special unlike any other production. Sources confirm that this year's Christmas episode will be grander, longer, and more emotional than ever before. Titled The Light in Winter, the episode reportedly involves a major snowstorm. It's a surprise wedding and a revelation about one of the town's oldest residents. Filmed in near blizzard conditions, the episode is said to be one of the most cinematic the series has ever delivered. Behind the camera, Erin Krakow's creative influence, Grosier & Krakow, continues to evolve not just as a lead actress, but as a behind-the-scenes force. As a co-executive producer, she's involved in script development, casting choices, and even the musical direction of the show. Several scenes this season feature original compositions performed live by Hope Valley residents, a direct creative push from Erin herself. The Hardys, the show's ever-loyal fan base, have turned season 13 into a celebration of love, loyalty, and legacy. Social media campaigns like Hope Valley Homecoming and Nathan and Elizabeth Forever trend weekly. Fan fiction, art, and even short films are being created by viewers eager to add their own voices to this unfolding story. As season 13 marches forward, one thing is clear: When Calls the Heart is no longer just a TV series. It's a shared memory, a communal prayer, and a place viewers return to when the world feels too heavy. It's where kindness still matters, where handwritten letters change lives, and where people always find their way back to hope. Whether you're watching for the romance, the friendships, or the quiet moments that speak louder than words, this season promises to touch every corner of your heart.